Welcome to another video. But today it's not Uncle Roger because there is no upload from him. So don't worry, I got you another video. This is a video about the weird Malaysian habits, unusual things Malaysians do. So assuming this is also a traveler, or like they're having, traveling everywhere. So let's watch whether what he say or her say is true or not. Because I'm Malaysian, maybe I can relate, or maybe not, or maybe she's just bluffing. I don't know. So let's watch. I'm ready to hear.
So, today I'd like to talk to you about the unusual habits that Malaysians have. Now, every country and every culture, they have their own unusual habits, of course. And I'm from the Netherlands, and of course, the Dutch, we have very unusual habits as well.
Okay, you're from Netherlands. Why you here? Are you too poor in your country, so you come here and convert your money and you become rich? Why are you here? Why don't you live in Netherlands? Is Netherlands worse than Malaysia? I don't know, because I never went any other places other than Japan, I'm so sorry, and Bali. So if Netherlands is a bad country, I don't know. Why you come here to stay? Or he's just come for traveling, I don't know, whatever lah.
So a lot of these unusual habits have to do something with language. So we'll start off with number one, which is that Malaysians tend to repeat their words. For example, if people want to thank you, they will not say thank you, or they could say that, but it's quite common for them to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Or if something is possible, you would say can, or can lah. Another unusual Malaysian.
No, because we all people in Malaysia is deaf. Every time we say one time, they do it like, huh? That's why we repeat our word. Everybody in Malaysia is deaf. They need their ear hearing aid maybe. That's why we keep saying okay lah, you know. I just did it, shit. Okay, but if you say hiya, you don't say hiya, so depends on your situation, okay? You don't use hiya, no, right? So I mean, it's kind of true. Is it? It's slightly true. Like, it depends on situation, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Language habit is that there are a lot of abbreviations in Malaysia. People use abbreviations for everything. There is, of course, we're in the MCO now, which is the lockdown, the movement control order, that is CMCO, RMCO, EMCO, PKP, and most of the government agencies also have abbreviations. You got the JPJ, the MKN, the JPN, and there's so many abbreviations that sometimes it confuses me a little.
Yes, true.
Another.
Wait. Does other countries don't do that? Do they, like, there's like some very long ass name organization you're gonna select, hey, where can I find the blah 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 institute? No, right? Like, okay, maybe for example, if you want to find NASA, right, do you just go to people and say, hey, where's the National Aeronautics and Space Administration? Why do you say, where's the NASA? Right? Also, one more thing, Malaysia is just lazy, that's why they put everything in short form. That's also another point, because we are lazy. This is why our country is third world country. Why am I still living here? Jeez.
Another unusual habit, I would say, is that all of a sudden everyone becomes boss.
Yes.
if you need something from them.
This
like
is true.
you're on the phone, or you want to buy something from a wholesaler, or you're at the hardware shop, and it's usually, okay, thank you, boss, or can do, boss. Here you go, boss. Here's your drink, boss. Which to me sounds quite funny, and it's definitely an unusual habit here in Malaysia. And then there's another.
Yes, that is true. Like, wherever you go, even you are kid, even your aunties, 80-year-old, then you see, when they see the customer come into the shop, one thing they say, boss, what you want? What you want? Yeah? You just say boss, no matter what your age, even you dead, they still call you boss. You want to buy funeral, boss? This car, this what I call that? This casket is $10,000, boss. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I speak like a Malaysian, like, no, stereotyping Malaysian way when I review these kind of things. Yes, we call everybody boss, including our boss, our employer, also boss. Okay, we go to restaurant, we eat, we also call people, boss, pay, we want to pay, 买单. Okay, that's what we say. And also, what else is boss? Yes, each other also can be boss. When you see that guy, your customer, or what you call him boss, then he see you as a salesman, he also call you boss. Everybody is boss in Malaysia. Yes, you want to feel like a boss, come Malaysia. But you're not rich kind of boss, you're just boss with no career. Just like how you are unemployed right now.
Language habit here in Malaysia, which is everyone calls everyone uncle or auntie. And when I first came here, this was very unusual to me because I only call my actual aunties and uncles by those names. But here it's a term of respect. So anyone that is older than you, you would address them as auntie or uncle. So to me that was a bit unusual. But now I actually use that all the time. So everyone I meet is like, hey uncle, hey auntie, how are you? And I think it's nice. I think it's a nice but unusual habit.
Okay, so let me explain this as well. So there's two kind of reasons why you want to use uncle or auntie, okay? Number one, you don't know who is that person, right? You just don't know, all of a sudden you have like mind controlling power, you can know what they think and what their name is. They call it, okay, you have to read their mind. Okay, he is Mr. Law. Hello, Mr. Law. No such thing. You call him uncle. Hey uncle, what you doing? Why you sit down here in the middle of the road? You just call him uncle. Okay? Don't, that's why it's easier. Why you have to like, hello Mr. No, just say uncle. Uncle, auntie, easy. Okay, second reason is that when your family have too many brothers and sisters, and then your father has a brother and another brother, then your mother has another sister and brother and sister, you will not remember which one. Especially in Chinese, you're gonna call them like 大姑, 二姑, 三姑, 四姑, so many 姑. Then like I mean some 姑 can be like mushroom as well, but in Chinese you can be like, you know, never mind, you don't have to know. So like even like Sok, Dai Sok, all the so many name. So if you use English to talk to your family member, just say uncle and auntie. You don't remember who is the biggest, who is the smallest. Easy, I do that too. I go to Chinese New Year, go open the door, go inside, I see tons of people, I just say, uncle, auntie, hello, long time no see, Chinese New Year. You don't need to greet everybody, just say hello uncle, auntie. Easy clap.
As a foreigner, perhaps the most unusual habit in the Malaysian language is the usage of the word lah.
Okay,
Malaysians have created this word or exclamation to give an extra emotion to a sentence. I always describe the usage of lah as an exclamation used to amplify the emotion of a sentence. For example,
Yes.
if you're angry, you got the wrong food, you would say, "Hey, come on, what is this, lah?" You know, like you're a bit upset.
Okay.
But again, you could also use it if you're very happy. For example, your friend brings over durian, you would say something like, "Wow, that is so delicious, lah." And
that's
yeah,
a
this
little
lah
weird, but
can be
okay.
used for anything basically.
That's
So
a
I
weird
think,
way, but okay.
the usage of la is perhaps the most unusual Malaysian habit in their language that I have encountered. But then again, after 10 years, I use la a lot. La. Let's.
Okay, so I had a lot of explanation to do. Okay, so there's not only la. Okay, maybe Malay and like Indian, maybe they use la a lot. But like in Chinese culture, we use ma, le, or like there's a few more I don't remember. So like, or maybe ya. Is it like 你食咗未啊? You already you already eat you know, or like what are you doing yes, or like bro, what you doing lah? Yeah, like it depends on expressions. Like la can be used in happy, angry, like depends on your emotions. And same thing as ma, like it's you know, our own uniqueness in Malaysia. You know, we just use those terms. Like I don't know how to say. It's just a weird thing to do, right? And it feels natural for us. Yeah. So yeah, let's move on.
Move on from the weird or unusual Malaysian language habits to something that I found extremely unusual when I first arrived here in Malaysia. In the Netherlands, every toilet will have a toilet roll for you to finish your business. But here in Malaysia, almost every toilet, or perhaps every toilet, has a spray called a bum gun, or at least that is the term that maybe English people use, or people that speak English use. So it's a spray for which you can clean your business after you've done number 2. And like I said, I've been here for 10 years, and I'm pretty happy that that spray is in almost every toilet, because I can go to the toilet everywhere now. Good stuff.
I don't think everywhere has that spray gun. I don't think every public toilet has spray gun. So you probably use the same toilet for your entire year. No, entire life in Malaysia. I know there's a lot of public toilet do not have it. Don't even have tissue. You have to bring your own tissue. Because it's so dirty and everything, you don't even want to take a shit there. Where is he living? I think it's KL, right? So the spray gun, or aka the butt gun, or cleaner butt gun, I don't know what you call that gun. So even in Japan, they have like automatic bidet, which is called that. It like comes out and just bzz, you know, shoot at your ass, you know? Like, isn't that normal? Right? I mean, my house still have toilet roll placement thingy, and we still use tissue, right? I think, I'm not sure if other countries they use like 3-ply put on top of the water, then you poop, right? It doesn't splash on your ass. I do that in my life. I'm not sure if the other countries do that, but still, yeah. Is this weird? I don't think so. I think even other countries have this, right? In almost most of the toilet. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Let's continue.
And of course, what would a Malaysian be without food? Another unusual habit, at least to me initially, was that Malaysians constantly talk about food. They take photos of food, or they dream about food. For example, my wife wakes up in the morning and the first thing she says to me is, "Nick, what to have for breakfast?" and then she follows with good morning. So Malaysians love to talk about food, and yeah, I personally think that is a bit of an unusual habit.
What you mean talk about food? I wake up, I brush my teeth, go work, I don't even say shit. Not even good morning, hi. You say talk about food, what you mean? I don't even have like breakfast, like maybe to go work, maybe I just eat an egg or something. I don't even ask like what do we eat today no such shit. I don't think this is a weird thing, even it's true. We don't. Okay, so Instagram and like maybe I'm not sure about TikTok, but like yes, they post a lot of food. Not only Malaysia, Singapore too. So is that an Asian thing or a Malaysian thing? I don't know. So this is definitely not true and not weird. I don't even talk about food most of the time. Even I sit on a table with my customer, I will not ask, hey, you ate what today, huh? No. What you mean? No. I just ask like, how's the weather? How your business recently? CMCO, no business, no good. Yeah, you don't talk about food. Hey, maybe no more topic you say about food, but like, more other than that, we don't talk about food. Except, we ask where to go eat. That's what we always ask. When we call someone, hey, come out or not? Come out, yeah, hang out. Where you go? Go away, eat. Maybe we talk about food. But like, you say always talk about food? Not really. So, yeah, I think this is false.
Now, as a follow-up on food and Malaysians, another perhaps unusual habit, or maybe not that unusual, is that whenever you meet someone, a Malaysian would ask you, "Sudah makan?" Like, have you eaten yet? Which, it's a little unusual to me because I would possibly say, how are you? Or how are things going? But the standard question, or the standard first question for a Malaysian when you meet them is, "Sudah makan?" And I think it's actually a nice habit because it shows that this person cares about you and to make sure that you have your belly full.
I do agree people ask that, but like when they meet and they ask you sudah makan, that's weird. Like, you see, if I meet someone new, I was like, hey boss, apa macam hari ini handsome very handsome where you going? Like, I don't say, hey, already eat No, what you mean? Are you meeting the same person every day? I think usually sudah makan is, in my own perspective, is that you know that person. Then you will say, have you eaten? Have you eaten or not? Right? I don't think like someone stranger we're gonna ask him, hey, sudah makan? No. Maybe his explanation is a little off. I don't know. That's a weird thing to say as well. So, yep, let's move on.
We stick to the topic of food a little bit longer.
Food
Chilies.
again?
A very, very unusual habit to me is Malaysians and their chilies. Malaysians love chilies.
No, I don't like chili. What you mean? I'm Malaysian, I don't like chili. I even Chinese don't like chili. I'm not weak, okay? I just don't like chili. I don't like spicy, okay? I can eat spicy, but I don't like spicy. Thank you.
They are crazy about chilies. My wife sometimes even brings her own chilies in her purse to a restaurant. And
okay, that is the part where your wife is weird. Not Malaysian is weird. It's your wife is weird. Who bring chili on her purse to restaurant? Who do that? Maybe you can bring tampon or whatever, but why you bring chili? That's so weird. Do you do that too? Comment down below, let me know.
Malaysians, or most Malaysians, cannot have a meal, their rice or their noodles, without chilies. And
no! I freaking do not eat chili. Literally not. Like, I don't eat chili like most of my time. Okay? Not everybody eat chili. Don't say most, okay? Not everybody, not all. Not most people eat spicy food here. Okay? That's stereotyping. Alright? I mean, I do agree my mom likes spicy food. My dad doesn't. Alright? So that makes like 66% of my family is not eating spicy food. Because we only 3 people in the house, but yeah.
And they come in just chopped raw chilies or the pickled ones. And I must say, after all these years of living here, I do enjoy a nice mi kolok or kolomi with pickled chilies.
What? Con lo mein with just pickled chili? Are you that poor, my friend? Do you need more subscribers so you get more money to buy a decent mee? You can get a lot of things from ordering mee kolok or con lo mein. You can add like a tons of meat, chicken meat, beef, wonton, fish ball, meatball, anything but you say just put a pickled chili. Hiya. This guy live a very sad life. I don't know what to say about him. Let's just listen to his sad life.
Time.
Okay.
I've got another one for you, which is time is very fluid here in Malaysia. If a wedding starts at 7, people usually show up after 8. And if you're meeting your friend at 2, expect them to arrive by 2:30 or later, because they're always on the way. Even when they're sitting at home or before they're having their shower to come over to you, they'll say, yeah, on the way. Yes, which is very different than the Dutch, because we tend to be quite punctual as a people. But like I said earlier, I've lived here for 10 years and I catch myself coming late once or twice as well. Are you ready?
Okay, that's also a bit misleading here. So it applies to usually friends. I don't think you want to be late for wedding dinner. Who does that? Who's such a douche? Okay, you say the wedding, right? So far I don't have any wedding dinner so far. So yeah, you imagine the entire hall. There's like tons of tons of tables with people, and like if all of them's always on the way, right? Like when the dinner started, like only the two or three table only have people. No, right? It doesn't happen that way. Everybody's there. Maybe they start a bit. Maybe they start like at 7, right? I think like people maybe still come last minute lah. Maybe like 7 p.m. You know, sharp reach there. But most people who go to wedding is always reach at like 6:30 at least, early. No one say, oh yeah, on the way, then come at 8 o'clock. Then the people who get married gonna be pissed at you. Thought they thought that you don't like their wedding. That's called disrespectful already, you know. Yeah, my friend. And also, usually on the way is when you actually hang out with your friend. And it's a habit of telling them that you're actually on the way, but you actually don't. You're still on the bed, but still like you just want to reassure that your friend that you are actually on the way, but you're actually not. I hope that's not confusing for you, right? So I'm a very punctual person, so I don't go to work late. So yeah, I don't tell my boss that I'm on the way. I'm like sleeping on the bed at 8 a.m. So it depends on how you use that on the way, okay? So don't be misleaded by this person right here.
Ready for one more? Whether Malaysians like it or not, it is a very unusual habit to double park. I've noticed that Malaysians don't like to walk too far to a coffee shop or to pick up their tapau food, so it is very common in all of Malaysia to double park. Even if there's an empty parking space available maybe 50 meters away, it is not unusual that a Malaysian would double park and, yes, pick up their food or do whatever they have to do. And again here, I must say, I've double parked as well. More often than I'm proud of. After all these years of living here, I must...
Okay, double parking is so normal here. It's not weird. I'm not sure about other countries. I know Japan you cannot double park. But like in Indonesia, I think they double park as well, right? Like, I don't know, like a lot of people here, especially there's no parking space. And you don't wait for like hours just to park one place and take something. So why not just double park, go down, take your stuff, go back to the car and go. And except there's a police somewhere, so you're toast. But like, yeah, people have to look out for police as well when you double park so you don't get summoned. So yeah, is it weird though? Probably weird for foreigners. That's all I can say. So yeah. Okay, so that's the end of the video. I might say, yes, he does have a valid point, but not everything is right. He didn't explain too detailed about it, and can be misleading for some people. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoy the reaction I did as well. And, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why I even do this video, but still, yes. Thank you for watching until end of the video though, right? As he said as well, subscribe to my channel. I'm hitting 1,000 subscribers. Please, okay. Don't need to turn on the bell if you don't want to, okay? And also check me out as well on Twitch, Naked_Gaming. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.